For decades, it has been one of the world's greatest mysteries. A stretch of ocean where ships vanish, planes disappear, and answers seem impossible to find. The Bermuda Triangle, a region stretching between Miami, Bermuda, and Puerto Rico, where unexplained disappearances became legend. Aircraft reportedly vanish without distress signals, leaving behind no wreckage, no survivors, and no explanation. Ships, too, seem to disappear into empty ocean, swallowed by water without warning. Over time, the stories grew stranger. Newspapers turned mystery into myth, and myth into global fascination. Some believed paranormal forces were responsible. Alien abductions, time warps, even portals to another dimension. Others dismissed the mystery entirely, arguing the Bermuda Triangle was nothing more than exaggeration. Skeptics argued the region simply experienced heavy traffic, meaning disappearances were statistically inevitable, but both sides may have missed the real question entirely. What is actually beneath the waters of the Bermuda Triangle? Because beneath the waves, researchers have found clues pointing towards something far more extraordinary. In 1968, a pilot flying over the Bahamas reported something extraordinary. Massive geometric shapes, visible beneath the ocean floor, near Andros Island. Enormous rectangular structures appeared too organized, too deliberate, to be easily dismissed as natural. Marine investigators who studied the formations described them as appearing constructed, rather than naturally formed. And yet, serious investigation never followed. The discoveries were quietly acknowledged, and then largely forgotten. Then in 2012, another discovery raised even more questions. Researchers reported sonar images suggesting what appeared to be an enormous submerged city, complete with geometric formations and pyramid shapes. Scientists called the findings unusual and worthy of further investigation. But after the excitement came something familiar. Silence, no major excavation, no large-scale follow-up. And here, the story becomes even more interesting. During the last ice age, much of this region was dry land. Places now hidden beneath the Atlantic Ocean were once inhabited landscapes where people may have lived. Thousands of years ago, people lived here during the last ice age. What happened when the oceans began to rise? At the end of the ice age, sea levels rose dramatically, drowning coastlines across the world. Entire settlements may have vanished beneath the ocean, erased from history almost completely. Nearby sits one of the triangle's most famous mysteries, the Bimini Road. Some researchers believe the structure may be evidence of an ancient man-made formation, perhaps even part of a forgotten civilization. Others argue the formations are entirely natural, shaped by geological forces over thousands of years. But strange disappearances may also have a geological explanation. Hidden beneath the ocean floor, scientists have identified enormous methane hydrate deposits in the region, capable of releasing massive gas eruptions. Such eruptions could suddenly reduce water density, causing ships to lose buoyancy and sink without warning. No paranormal force required, only powerful natural forces hidden beneath the sea. The skies above the Bermuda Triangle may hold another piece of the puzzle. Meteorologists discovered unusual hexagonal cloud formations capable of producing deadly microbursts. These powerful downward blasts of air can strike aircraft without warning, making survival nearly impossible. At sea, those same weather systems can transform calm waters into chaos within minutes, and beneath it all lies one of the Atlantic Ocean's most extreme geological environments, the Puerto Rico Trench. The deepest point in the Atlantic stretches beneath part of the Triangle region. This region is tectonically active, producing earthquakes and powerful underwater geological changes. The Bahamas platform itself hides vast underwater cave systems, many still poorly explored, and scattered across this drowned landscape. Researchers have found evidence that humans once occupied land now underwater, which raises an uncomfortable question. How much history now lies hidden beneath the sea? Could the Bermuda Triangle be hiding something far older than missing ships and airplanes? 12,000 years ago, much of this region was dry land, a place where entire communities may once have lived. Then came the end of the Ice Age, and rising oceans may have erased nearly everything. But despite intriguing discoveries, serious archaeological investigation has remained surprisingly limited. Instead, sensational stories often dominated the conversation, and as paranormal myths grew louder, serious researchers quietly moved away. Even today, vast portions of the ocean floor in the region remain poorly mapped and largely unexplored. Yet new technology may finally change that. LiDAR mapping, sonar imaging, and deep-sea robotics are beginning to reveal what human eyes never could, and what they uncover may completely change what we think the Bermuda Triangle really is. What if the Bermuda Triangle is not a mystery of disappearances, but a forgotten chapter of human history? For the first time in history, technology may finally allow us to search the depths properly, and if ancient structures truly exist beneath these waters, they may not remain hidden much longer. Perhaps the Bermuda Triangle never needed paranormal explanations at all. Nature itself may explain much of what once seemed impossible, but beneath those explanations, another possibility still waits quietly beneath the waves, because every clue, every discovery, seems to point toward a deeper story, a story not about things disappearing, but about history waiting to be rediscovered. The answers may already be there, buried beneath sediment, hidden beneath miles of water, waiting. The Bermuda Triangle may never stop being mysterious, but perhaps the real mystery is not what disappeared there. It is what still remains undiscovered beneath it. Until next time, stay curious,